Right, hello and welcome back to some Battle Princess Madelyn, where it's been a little while since I played. It's nice to have sound back. I spent like 4 hours fixing that sound issue, and then I didn't realise that whilst I'd fixed it so that I could hear it, I actually broke the sounds for, say, just over 2 weeks, and all of my recordings had no sounds. But I could hear sounds. Okay, so they've updated the maps now, apparently, and made it far more linear. Okay, I just died. But at the moment it's looking exactly the same. Also, there's like quest logs. Okay, find your cousin, find the forest, beat the boss in the Valley of High Tide. Okay, in the Cliffs of Despair. Okay, once you have all the Stitchbot parts, return to Sir Dar, find the boy in the sunken ruins in the area of the Valley of High Tide, find Tony's wand in Italy. Okay, find the book in the Cliffs of Despair, find the cup in the old boneyard, find the old kid in the nearby cave in the Valley of High Tide. Okay, farmlands, Cliffs of Despair, so lots of kids to find. Also bosses to find, so find the boss in the Valley of High Tide, and well, I've got the second Stitchbot part, but I've missed the first and third apparently. Okay, so Cliffs of Despair and Valley of High Tide. I don't know what area this counts as that I'm in at the moment. So, let us resume. We can also teleport to the nearest travel stone, which I'll actually do, because, you know, I'm in the middle of nowhere at the moment. Okay. The Farmlands of Desolation was apparently the nearest thing. Also, this looks... Well, why did my double jump fail? Oh, we're back at the bottom again, of course. Right, okay, well, use this. How do I use this again? Okay. Not jump. Okay. Okay, D-pad button? D-pad buttons, okay. Right, so Valley of High Tide is where we're going to head to. D-pad button is an odd one to use for that, I would say. You know, it's an odd... I wonder if Fripsy... I mean, D-pad lets us move. Also, you know, D-pad up, I guess. But, you know, hello, this is new. Is it a wall? Oh, it's a wall. It's not a giant ladder. Momentary confusion whilst things have been changed. I guess we can't now jump off that then. So, areas are going to look very, very different. We've gone in a secret cave, which, you know, was quite obscured. I was going to say obfuscated, but, like, I don't use that word. It's just obscured. Like, you know, who uses obfuscated, honestly? Anyway, let's make our way around this, and this should hopefully take me back to an underwatery area, and we'll try and find this boss in this area. Maybe I have the key for it, and that's maybe the key that we got, and you know, we'll try and make some progress. And so yeah, they've changed all the levels up and made them a lot different, so they're a lot easier to find the things. Yes, the secret area is still behind here. Okay, so at the moment I'm not necessarily seeing anything different, but okay, well, ladder glitch is still there, like trying to throw things off a ladder. But yeah, I mean, hopefully the main areas, including this one, god damn it, are supposed to be a bit easier to find your way around now, so, you know, hopefully we can find things a little easier to get lost, because that was a big thing that a lot of people were getting lost in it, so they've added the ability to not only fast travel, to get to the teleporter points. Right, sometimes don't you throw. That's one thing that I would still like fixed, is, you know, being able to throw your weapon always, because why does she sometimes not? You just have to jump off and put yourself in danger to be able to actually do the throws that you want. Okay. You know, don't actually rely on standing on the ladder to be able to throw your weapon. Okay, whilst he's in turtle mode, literally, ha ha ha. We can't hit him, because he's a turtle, is he? Or a tortoise, or some sort of undead, shelled creature. Okay. He looks a bit dinosaur-like, though, doesn't he? With his bone structure. But not that I've seen the bone structure of a tortoise or a turtle. But, you know, turtling is a famous name for when someone's shielding up. Okay, let's get rid of all of these, get all the money. Right, so this should take me back out. I wonder if it's duplicated, like, the people again, you know, freeing the person. Do I need to go back and click jump? Free this person? No, I think he's been freed permanently. Okay, that's good. Right, let's go to this. This will take me back into the middle of the water area. I kind of want to be at the start of the water area, I guess. Okay, we've got a spell bubble above us. This looks very different. Okay. Ceiling bits hurt us. Alright, okay. Remember things under the water, right? So that's not a secret area. But I'm going to guess that this entire area is going to look very different, because that's a completely different spawn out of that now. So we will try and find our way. Now, do we want to move? Ah, this is a shrine. Is it the one for the secret? Okay. So I'm guessing I've already got that key, because it's not activating. It's hard to tell whether you've activated a shrine or not. That would also be a useful thing. Also, these bubbles. It sort of feels like there's meant to be a sonic breathing mechanic, but maybe they're just for aesthetic. But, you know, it does feel like you're meant to run out of air and have to catch your air back up at these bubble points. But, you know, that's just probably from having played Sonic back in the day. That it just feels like, you know, that was, did not see that that was a thing. Okay, this does feel a lot more linear though, I guess, for the little bit of the water area that I've played. You know, there's no longer that thing being hidden up the sides, but it was sort of hidden, just not up and inside something. So, you know, I remember this one being very much going around in a circle. Well, I'm just going to jump over you because that's an annoying thing, and with it. But we've got a lot of fritzy power. Don't die like that. Okay. Again, I still don't know how to actually get into fire anything. I don't think we've got anything that allows him to. Duck. Damn it. Okay, we're dead again. I tried to duck the fish, but ended up standing up too early. That was pretty stupid. Right, these might hurt me. An undead turtle. Okay, it doesn't hurt me. Right, this is a way up. At this point though, I'm feeling like maybe the boss was before this, because this feels like it's coming out of the water. Damn it. Sometimes having to jump at precisely the top point of your jump. Okay, what was that? That was just scenery. Feels a little hard to do. Yeah, you can just jump over him. You don't need to kill him. Fritzy powers enough to live? That's not going to help in any way. Right. This is a way up, but it's also like there's stuff over here to explore. This is definitely different from my memory of this area. So, damn it. Don't want to die. Right, trying to watch out. Shit. You survived though. That's okay. Right, well, you get to live another day. Trying to watch out for things that might kill me. What is the point of this then? No secrecy stuff. Interesting. Pointless side alley. I wonder what that is for then. Because it's not hiding a secret, right? This is just the way out of the water. There's a big arrow saying to go down into it. Okay. That's clearly the area that I just used. Okay, so there's the teleport stone. We've got a way left. And down. Can I just drop into the water here? I can. Okay. Did I want to though? Did I just screw myself if I got to go right round again? Well, I guess you could just linearly run through that, so I'm sure that's the worst. If you chose to. Right, I'm just trying to find this boss, because this got to be... It did say it was high tides. And there's a boss in here I haven't found. So, you know... I need your fish juice. A life force fish. I need it. For my Fritzy dog. Yeah, that thing's just going to run on the spot there and be a pain. Dodge his flames. Don't jump because we'll die on that ceiling bit. Right, dive. If we come back to the points again, like this again maybe looks like it might be secrets, but no secrets, it's just the set design. Okay, drop down. But just back at this. Where is the boss? Where are you, boss? Okay, so I'm going to teleport back to the nearest travel stone. I don't need to go through all that. That should take me back to there. Okay. No, I clicked on. Save walking round again. Right. Okay. Well, I can't jump high enough to get up to there. Okay, we'll go the long way. Right, so I'm going to guess he's up here. Out to the water. Though it looks more like a city with people with quests. Did I ever find this? I don't think I did. Found my cup. Okay. Well, I spoke to you people, but I don't think that this area existed. Like, you've built an entire city up here. This didn't exist up here before. You were just two people sat on the side of a waterfall. I'm glad you've made some homes for yourself while I've not been looking for your comb and your stuff. Okay. This entire city did not exist, I'm telling you. Hello. Thank you for returning the child. Here is the reward I promised. Well... Wait, where's your rewards? A key. Is that a boss key? Boss key is a quest item from some people. Okay, that's how you can get them. You found my friend, yes. Yeah, it's a boss key. Okay, I didn't know boss keys could be from side quests like that. I thought they would all be from the statues. Okay. Here's another person with a quest. Hello. Did you beat up the boss yet? No, I haven't found his door. I'm sorry. Okay, we can't look down, which is a little unfortunate. I want to be able to look down. And not take that leap of faith. Okay, this time we're not jumping down in the water because clearly the boss isn't in the water. Hello, are you anything to do with the boss? Okay, I mean, I've paid my respect to your statue of death. That's just an area. Okay. So, we've explored everything under here. We've gone all the way to the right. We went in that area, but there wasn't a boss at all. Like, that one side area would seem to me like it would be a boss door area, right? That's where we come out of the water. Okay, I cannot find the boss area in that area. Let's check through here. And... try and progress. We need to make some progress. That area is different though. I give it that, but still cannot find the boss door at all. We got an extra boss key, I'll say that much. Oops. That was potato jumping. That was like the worst jump ever. And you know, I expected that guy to be dead and then he wasn't. I think that's what threw me. Okay, I'm gonna die. So far this is looking the same. Very much looking the same. Okay, come and jump down. No, not you as well. Now I'm dead. I was trying to farm the one guy and then another one jumped out of nowhere. Alright, high tide. Wait, this is high tides? What? Okay. This is high tides? The Skelly Man King... I clicked jump. The Skelly Man Kingdom is high tides? No, don't do that. Don't even think about it. Hey, god damn it, we're dead. We're dead. I need to find some more armour. Okay, so this is high tides. I never knew that guy could spit vomit like that. I've never allowed him to live long enough to do that. Okay. When it drops my firing as well, that's kind of awkward. I didn't double jump because of the thing above my head. Did see it? Okay, so we don't need to necessarily do anything here. Right, so this is a statue that may have been bugged because it was glowing weird and didn't do anything when I prayed to it. Right. Don't you dare. Like, why are you glowing weird still? Okay, let's go over here. Right, so far this area is exactly the same. No differences. I can remember, despite like the weeks of not playing, waiting for the update. Right. We've got a new key though. Okay, because I did actually find the boss door here. And it might be that maybe they're both high tides. Okay, right, so both water and here are high tides, and by doing whatever random quest I did that gave me the key, it allowed me to actually progress. Maybe. So maybe I was just missing finding people to, you know, hand in quests. Because was there that upper area? I never saw it, you know, but it may have been there all along. I just never saw it. Or never saw the way up, you know, and that's just as bad, you know, as not seeing it. Not seeing the way up to all those other people. It's just as bad as not... Don't you even think about it, right? I'm not farming for all the money. We went in there just for the save point, really. Okay, so we don't need to kill everything. Don't even think about it. Laughing at me? That's in case that guy decided he was jumping down after all. Okay, you're a bit... of annoying. Just jump past him. Damn it, death. I do need more armour, really. Apparently someone ran through all the areas fully upgraded. There is an option in the menu to just, you know, fully upgrade yourself and cheat and deny yourself out of all of the, you know, looking around and playing and finding things. But, you know, that's cheating. Just cheat codes. Like, why make the game too easy for yourself? Like, it's kind of silly. You know, if you're doing that, unless you're doing some sort of speed run where you must have, you know, cheat percents, where you're already fully upgraded, then, well, if you're actually playing, it seems like it defeats a lot of the purpose for exploration and gameplay, you know, and getting the unlocks yourself, and the struggles of fighting through. I mean, you know, maybe if we could fire with Fritz, he would have it a much better time, but Fritzy's still broken. No key on the gamepad triggers him, even though it's supposed to be a specific key. Every single key, I've tried every single, including the D-pads, and I should have jumped that. What was I thinking? Nothing makes him activate. Okay, just run past it. Right. Down is death, so we'll not be going down. Right, I feel like the boss door is up there. Don't even think about that. A little easier time. Okay, wait for that to pass. No, I clicked jump. Telling you, I clicked jump. Okay, don't need to bother with him. Right, you just saved your friends. Damn it, the whips. Right. Don't stop shooting. Okay, boss door. Let's go. Right, hopefully we have the key now, because it was in a different high tides. It might work. Let's go. Okay. It's a treatment. You got something that doesn't belong to you. I'm here to get it back. I know who you are, young lady, and why you are here. So young, so determined, so very sure of yourself. I was like you once. Little did I know that most of what I would later learn of our worlds was still unknown to me. You can try to defeat me in the 1,000 years I've lived. I've come to learn a thing or two, And as you may see from the people I've captured here in recent days, you might say I've come to learn a thing or two about taking life away. Well, age has certainly made you long-winded. I bet your bark is worse than your bite. I'll take that bet, young princess. I encourage you to try and defeat me. You won't have the crystal, it is mine. Crystal? I thought we were after pieces of a sewing machine of some sort, the spindle of time or whatever. I guess it's a crystalline based one. Okay. His hands were just... Wow, the spider's coming from the trees. His hands were just glowing, so I think we need to hit his hands. Okay. Dodge all the spiders as they come down from the sky shots. He's spitting them out of his mouth as well. Also, because it's like X. Even though my main attack is on X. Right, okay. So I need to learn his patterns to figure out how to defeat him. Again, Fritz's homing shots would be very, very handy here. So I shoot the crystal, okay. Right. He's just wacky, wailing hand dude whilst dodging everything coming for us. Okay. I see why it glows now. It's signposting its attack. But I haven't figured out how to actually dodge it yet. Ooh, that's nice. We can actually take a ride on that. Okay. Well, he's knocking spiders out of his hair, I guess. I don't think that's a viable dodging strategy. Right, we need to work on that. How to actually defeat this boss is another matter. Okay. No, we missed our rides. Damn it. Jumping onto his hands is also not going to be very easy because they're very high. Like, at the top of double jump heights. Like, is there an upgraded jump that I'm missing that would be very, very handy? Stop that. Stop that! Like... Okay, he's going for the attack. Right, now, no. We don't get to stay on... Well, I guess I need to jump at all times to actually even attack that. We can't just stay down there either. He's coming for the awkward attacks. No, he's doing it again. Okay, take... No! I want to just stand on your hands. That's not going to work as a strategy. That is not going to work. Right. I may also want to try and find some sort of armor upgrades because, okay, dodging spiders is not also easy. No, he's coming in for the attacks. Okay. We get like 2 seconds of standing on it before we get hit. Okay. There's nothing that we can recharge our health on either. Okay, that's not good. Okay. Just hit the crystal. No, we're dead. That sort of works, like dodging around it. No, that's not going to work. Oof, okay. Well, it did, but then I just jumped into the crystal. And again, I jumped into the crystal. That was dumb. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely not going to get it on this cycle. Dead. Okay. No. No. Okay. Yeah, we literally don't have the time. Jumping into the crystal is stupid, right? That is majorly bad play on my behalf. I should not be doing that. Okay, go ahead, slap. Get a few hits in. Okay, there we go. Okay. We don't get very long to do that. Okay, that's not a bad attack strategy. Okay. So once we've learnt his cycles, we can sort of deal with it. It's not the worst or hardest thing to deal with. Just getting flipped around like that is a bit awkward. Okay. What? We can just sit on that and it dodged it? How the hell did I dodge that without actually dodging it? I just sort of ducked and it went under. Okay, I think we've got him in a permanent cycle here. It's like he's trying to slap me, but he can't. Because I've learned how to dodge it. At least we can manipulate him. Like, that's better than spider shit. Attacks. Yeah, he's in permanent slap cycles now. And, you know, that's something that we can do rather than spiders. Slap cycles. There we go. Okay, permanent slap cycles is easy win. He almost slapped me into his crystal. Just might take a while. No, we missed it. What? Again, when he doesn't hit me when I'm there? It feels like I've cheesed it when he doesn't hit me when I'm sat there. Like, that doesn't feel like that should work. If I broke the game, like, that should definitely injure me, right? Definitely feels like I should be getting injured there. Well, I got injured. It's at least something. Okay. Let's go for all the hits. He's nearly dead. No, spiders! How dare you? No, he's just going to go permanent spiders now, isn't he? Just to annoy me. There we go. Thank you. We got such good RNG with the slaps, and then he decides to finally do some spidering. Nope. Okay, just keep hitting me. Stop trying to hit him and hit him. There we go. Right, come on. He's almost done. Just finish him off. He's going super fast with the swipes now, but I'm the fastest swiper of them all. I can swipe. Nope, spiders. I don't swipe spiders. No spiders, no. I don't know. Cougars, I guess, is the only animal term that I can think of a person. Pigs as well. No pigs, no cougars. We don't swipe on pigs or cougars. Pigs, I mean, not as in someone fat, but, you know, just someone who's literally a pig. There's a term for a guy that's a dick. Okay, there's a dead guy here. Princess Madelyn, my warmest gratitude to you. I've heard you might come for this crystal. I held onto it for as long as I could. It pains me that I was never able to bring this crystal to Sadav myself. Might I ask a favour? No problem. I have it covered. I'll return this back to Sadav right away. No, that isn't it. I was hoping to ask you for something more personal. My name was Fergus. Can you tell my family goodbye for me, please? Oh yes, of course I can. I'm sorry, Fergus. You died protecting the crystal. That will not be forgotten. You'll not be forgotten. My thanks to you, Princess. Farewell. And then we get the crystal. You got a stitch bot part. Maybe that's the equivalent of the sewing needle. Or, you know, maybe I'm just very, very wrong about that. Ah! Also, the door looks very broken. That's new. You know, it's like... Right, so I'm going to presume that we've done all of the water area now and move along. Okay, also, you know, this area, again, was very linear, but I'm glad that they fixed what was my problem in the other area. Clearly, I just couldn't find the person to hand the quest into for whatever quest that was to get the actual boss key, which means I've also got another boss key for another area that I don't know what it is. But that's another problem to sort out another time, I guess. Don't get phlegmed upon as we're leaving the lava. It's another problem for another time. And with that, we shall say good day and thanks for watching. Join us again for some more. Goodbye.